Welcome back to my office, where I'll be reviewing the war movies in my movie collection. Enemy at the Gates. War movies that are based on World War II. And this is one of those, 1942 to be exact. You've got the Russians on one side, and then you've got the Germans on the other side. You've got Jude Law, Joseph Fiennes, I can't pronounce his name right, Rachel Weisz, Bob Hoskin, Ed Harris. There's some really gruesome headshots on here, and the end is awesome. The sniper game is just cat and mouse to it. Check this out. Braveheart, which is going years and years behind World War II, but revenge plot, great battle scenes, violence, people losing legs, losing arms. Outstanding movie. More updated version of Braveheart, The Patriot. Got guns, same idea, revenge. But anyway, it's got Heath Ledger in it, does a great job. He's a young Heath Ledger, wants to join the military. Mel Gibson, the seasoned father, retired soldier. He knows the war, he knows the battles, he knows the blood. Tries his best not to have his son involved in that, but stubborn Heath goes on, joins, enlists. The war breaks out, takes over at his house. Bad guys shoot his kids. He goes on a rampage, and the first time you see him as the soldier with the hatchet, great, breathtaking. Check this out. Sniper Reloaded. After watching Enemy at the Gates, I was really impressed with snipers, so I did some research. I found some other movies. This is not a real popular movie. There's 3 of them, and the movie I liked. There was a lot of good stuff in it. We Were Soldiers. Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore, which is Mel Gibson's character, in the war during the 60s. America versus North Vietnam. Great movie. I thought it was going to be a little watered down because there was some slow stuff in the beginning, but after the war actually gets going, it's great. As a matter of fact, Greg Kinnear, who is a helicopter pilot, there's one scene where Mel and his troops are just outnumbered, overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden you hear the song, you hear the helicopter, you hear bullets firing. I just got chills. Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket. To me, first half of this movie is great. Boot camp was the best part of this movie. Afterwards, their whole mission to kill a lady sniper, it couldn't compete with the first half. My all-time favorite war movie is Band of Brothers. I got this for Christmas one year. I've watched it countless times. I'll just open it up and let you see. It's in a tin can. It opens up. Pull the disc out. In an accordion style. You've got all the discs. You've got a page that tells you what episodes are on what the disc. Turn it around. You've got screenshots from the movie taking place in black and white, real gritty, violent. My second favorite war movie, again, like Band of Brothers, takes place around World War II. As a matter of fact, I watched this. This was out before Band of Brothers, and this was my favorite movie, but because of everything that goes on in Band of Brothers, it bumped this down to number 2. Saving Private Ryan is an absolutely great movie. If you're into war, if you like action, if you like Tom Hanks, get this movie because it's great. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of video games that took some of the scenes out of this and used it. Call of Duty series, the first ones that were dealing with World War II, they borrowed heavily from this. You open it up, you've got the 2 discs, you've got some artwork. On the back, you've got a summary, you've got some screenshots. Bonus features. Look into the past, the research. You've got a making of a platoon. You've got boot camp that everyone that was in this movie went through, which I thought was very impressive, that the actors actually went through a boot camp and learned how the soldiers were trained, the hardships of the war, the explosions. Just reenacting Normandy was great watching this movie. And if you've got a surround sound, this will give your speakers a workout. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.